The Palace of Auburn Hills, you know it well. Home of the Pistons for nearly 30 years. Well, it was demolished over the weekend to make room for a new development. The arena was home to not only 3 Pistons championships, but so many memorable plays. Here are a few of the best from the Palace. Take a look.
It's a quick foul, or if you get a steal, you're going to have to leave it from long range.
And Rasheed from long range. Oh! Yes! 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 She sticks it on glass as time runs out.
Has come in the last 5 minutes.
With Billy Owens on the floor. McGrady blocked by Ben Wallace. Woo! Get out of the air.
That might be his best block of the season. Eat it up, Ben. You're right, Fred. I mean, he keeps this thing in bounds. He controls it.
Hill. Oh, a facial water move by Grant Hill. Well, out to the slow start. 1 of 7 from the field, but has put on a show. He's gone to the drive. And a timeout called.
No more pressure when you're playing at home.
Oh, McGrady just flew past Robinson and then slash to the rack. Are you kidding me? LeBron says, wait a minute.
Man, that dunk was ridiculous. You know, his athletic ability is beyond wonders. And
Maxfield defending on James. LeBron with the step back stuffs. 89-88 Cleveland.
Stoudemire perhaps not ready for it. Hamilton, great pass down court from Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson with a bounce pass that covered over 50 feet. How about this in transition?
Pistons need a 3, and they have just under 3 seconds to do it. Here's Chauncey Billups. Here it is. He's got it. He's got it. Chauncey Billups hits the 3. Overtime. Amazing.
Prince on Ginobili. Hunter on Parker. Here's Ginobili.
Oh, there's
to
a
Ori for 3. Oh, unbelievable. This guy is off the charts. The old story, the most dangerous guy is the guy out of bounds.
Isaiah.
in your face.
The bounce pass up top above the basket.
In your face, baby.
40 seconds to play.
Knocked away. Here come the Pistons. Here comes Hunter. Buckle up! Oh, baby, what a play by Grant Hill. That was sensational.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
This place is rocking.
So good. So many great plays and moments. I can hear the announcer, John Mason's voice, ring into my ear as I watch all that. Perk, what would you say your favorite moment inside the Palace of Auburn Hills is?
Oh, hey, Rachel, listen, when I think of the Palace, I get chills because nothing was friendly about the Palace. It was a hostile environment, a horrible place to play in. When I talk about, and by the way, they had the worst visitors locker room in the league. They treated you bad as soon as you got off the bus. But oh man, in the league, it was so small and just it was the coaches and players
It's like this big.
in one area.
It's like
it was
a tiny
just,
little
it was the
baby
worst.
locker room.
Yes, it was. But I tell you what, the most memorable moment that I had was Game 6 in 2008 when we closed them out in the Eastern Conference Finals on the road to head to the finals. I can remember that like yesterday. It was a big win for us in a hostile environment, and we did not want to see that Detroit Pistons team 7. So that Game 6, I remember it like yesterday.
Hey, Big Perk, I gotta say the same thing, man. Hey, I'm glad you brought up that locker room. That probably was the worst visited locker room in the league, despite the conditions, the crowd, Tommy Hearns in the front row. That was a difficult place to play in. For us to go into a building, listen, man, we went to a building where it was tough to beat the Pistons in their home court. And so when we did that in Game 6 to go to the finals, by far my most memorable moment.
Yeah, that was so huge. Paul, I remember you talking plenty of that talk on the court after you guys won that one. And it wasn't just sort of that, hey, Detroit's a tough city. They had that sellout streak, remember, too? So it wasn't just the playoffs. It was on, like, day 2 of the regular season. In the preseason, that building was packed all the time. Those fans showed up. So not everyone's favorite building in the league because it was a little bit far out there, and I think they're doing better having something closer to downtown, but still salute to the Palace at Auburn Hills. It was real. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.